This man put on a diaper, sneaks into a woman's house, hid under the bed. Do you dare to imagine that under your bed? Is there a man hiding under your bed all the time, spying on your life? Soon the mattress began to shake violently. He reached out and touched the mattress. He felt his heart was cut by 1,000 cuts, but he did not dare to make a sound, because there was a woman on the bed that he had longed for. He enlarged her picture and put it on the whole wall, dressing mannequins in the same dresses as women, sprinkled with lily of the valley perfume. He imagines she's right next to him. But that wasn't enough. He rented a store across the street from the woman's house. The first floor is an aquarium supply store. Upstairs, he had a high-definition telescope, hundreds of times a day. He took pictures of women. When the woman finished taking a shower, he would take pictures at lightning speed. He would take advantage of the woman to go out. He would lie on the pillow and inhale her scent, lying on the place where she slept, enjoying herself. He would also put a bug in the lighter. He does this for a reason. Mitsui had been a transparent person since he was a child. Once he was forgotten by his father, locked in the car. He almost died of suffocation. And then when he graduated from high school, no one remembered to tell him to take pictures. On the day he was given his graduation album, teachers and classmates, they still didn't notice that he wasn't in the photo. Mitsui gradually got used to being forgotten. Until college, the teacher unprecedentedly asked him to answer questions. He was dumbfounded. This Mitsui made him feel happier than ever. Everything had changed because of this girl. Threw a glass of water on the woman's face, followed by kicking and punching. Then the husband closed the curtains. The woman's name is Chihiro. Her husband is a corporate executive. In the eyes of outsiders, she was a happy woman who had no worries about food and drink. But the truth is, she didn't dare to resist. I don't know when she started. Every month, she would receive a bouquet of flowers and an anonymous card, but she didn't know who the flowers were from. She was afraid that her husband would misunderstand her. She had to throw the flowers away. This day, the card fell on the floor by accident. Her husband found it. The husband got even more aggressive. He dragged her to the bathtub. He held her head down. The next day, Chihiro woke up. She found herself lying in the living room. She was wrapped in a blanket. There are many other strange things like this. Sometimes, the baby was in the nursery. Suddenly, they would make a laughing sound. The hard-to-keep peacock fish looked like they'd been well taken care of. Not a single one died. She felt as if someone was around to take care of her. This day, she told her husband, "I want to go back to my mother's house to see my father who was very sick." Finally, the woman got angry. As a result, her husband raised a fork and stabbed her in the hand. Then he threw her to the ground and beat her up. She wished there was someone who could save her from the fire. But to change this life, she had to do it herself. So she decided to take the baby and run away from the house. This man was hiding under the bed. Several pieces of clothing suddenly fell from the bed, and then the mattress started to shake. He was quietly under the bed, listening and peering. This is not the first time he has. He was hiding under this woman's bed. He has been secretly in love with Chihiro in bed for 11 years. 11 years have passed. He still can't get Chihiro out of his mind. He found out her address. Mitsui originally just wanted to see Chihiro and leave, but when he saw her again, she didn't have her old glow. Her eyes were emotionless. When they passed each other, Chihiro didn't recognize Mitsui. Why had she changed so much? Mitsui wanted to know why, so he rented a store across the street from her house. The first floor was used for an aquarium store. He set up a telescope upstairs. He spied on Chihiro's life. One day he saw Chihiro being beaten by her husband. He couldn't believe his eyes. But the bruises on Chihiro's face don't lie. He finally knew. The girl who used to smile so much. Why did she become like this? Soon afterwards, she came to the store with her child to buy peacock fish. She still didn't recognize Mitsui. He took the opportunity to deliver the fish to her. He stole Chihiro's key and made a new one. For the rest of his life, he would come to Chihiro's house every day. He helped him clean the fish tank and feed the peacock fish. He hid under the bed time and again. He saw his beloved being trampled on, but he didn't have the courage to help. Chihiro ran away from home with her child, but her husband took her back. What are your grievances? Chihiro never wanted to live such an unpleasant life again. She raised her knife to fight back, but her husband took it away from her. Mitsui finally came forward. She stunned her husband from behind. Maybe she was afraid of the beating her husband would give her when he woke up, or maybe she wanted to escape from this life. She decided to suffocate her husband, but Mitsui stopped her because he didn't want to burden his beloved with the crime, so he ended the source of her pain for her. Chihiro's face was full of wonder. To her, Mitsui he was just the owner of the aquarium. Chihiro came to his store and realized. Afterwards, he came to the police station and turned himself in. At that moment, Chihiro came in a hurry. At that moment, Mitsui was happy and content. He was no longer the one no one cared about. He was no longer the one who was always forgotten. From this moment on, he will no longer be forgotten by Chihiro, and the domestic violence that Chihiro suffered also reminded everyone. Silence will only make the indulged person more aggressive.